Hey there YouTube, Mr. Saltwater Tanks coming back at you. Quick update on the sand bed. It's doing really good now. I have my lights on a timer now. I put the moon lights on at 7 and I shut them off at 9. And then they're off for the rest of the night. Turn the LEDs back on at about 7 in the morning. And those are on, all day again. I have seen some growth. My anemone's been opening up, shrinking, opening up, shrinking. Take food like it's nothing, but it just keeps doing that all the time. It decided to go back into that area. Don't know if he's sick or not. My rock is starting to get some color on it, so I'm guessing that's becoming live. The antenna's down there, those snouts are doing some work. Okay, I just wanted to do a quick update on the filter. Just gonna turn the light on real quick. Of course, let me shut it off over this way. Alright. So, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see this. If not, then bear with me. Done some pretty dumbass videos before. Okay, so we can't see it right now. Alright, yeah, there we go. Now you can see it. Alright, so right there is the filter. I am this weekend. I found out that the tank itself, the bottom panel is tempered glass. So I'm going to. Now this might sound stupid. The bottom is tempered glass. I don't know about the sides, but me and my dad are gonna try and drill the sides. We're gonna get a overflow box for right in the middle. They'll span, right in the middle of it. That'll be like the intake. That'll be about, I think it's like 12 inches across. It'll do 1,800 gallons an hour. Yeah, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna. I gotta talk to my local fish store because I might do the Herbie method. So I'll do one drilling right there and one down a little bit, and then I might want to do an output there and then output there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. That way, really, good circulation. I might just do one right there and then get two things that just push out water from all over the tank. Not really sure. First off, we gotta find out if the tank's gonna crack once we start drilling it on Friday or Saturday. Again, I'm not gonna do a video of it because I'm sure if it cracks, I'm gonna be wicked pissed off. But I'm going into it figuring that it might crack. So if it does crack, I'm going to be out of the 75 for a while, and this is where all my corals and stuff are just going to sit in for about a week or so. I started to clean it out because I had like a lot of salt buildup on it. So that's like all the salt that was taken off with the razor blade. It's a mess. I got to take that out, really scrub that down before anything goes in there. I know this one on the bottom, it says all panels are tempered glass, do not drill, so I will never drill this tank, obviously. This one, I might find the same one underneath the sand. At that point, I don't know what I'm going to do if that happens. I'm going to be wicked pissed if I can't drill it. Because that filter, I would not recommend it to anybody. It's the biggest piece of shit filter I've ever had in my life. My old Fluval that broke, I'd rather put that one back on and replace the parts than dealing with this piece of shit. It's always pumping out bubbles, looks like crap when it does, and when it doesn't, makes the tank look crystal clear. But I don't know, it's just, I'm putting in all this money and I got a filter that hardly does anything right. I put the money into this protein skimmer that's, pumping stuff out like it's nothing. I mean, that's some dirty skim made in there, really chunky, and happy with that. But, Yeah, I think what I'm also going to do is pick up a bag of 40-pound place sand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the tank up. The refugium is going to have about 10 pounds, maybe, something like that. And then I'm going to add in the rest into the main tank. So I'm hoping to have the sand level, right about there. I'm going to have like a nice deeper sand bed than that. The play sand will become live over time. So I'm just going to kind of mix it in. But, and then once the sump is in after, a while, I'll get into the fish. Thinking about getting rid of one of my tangs that I have now and getting a blue hippo tang, because those have some really nice colors. I don't know if they'll take my local fish store or trade it in for one. I know they're expensive where I live in Massachusetts. I don't know about anywhere else. The coralline algae growth on that is outrageous. Fish have to get their time in. Talking kind of fast right now, but they're extended a lot. That was my first coral that I've ever had. And I got the frags over in that rock. And what I noticed on that rock also is that there's some other ones that have popped off of that one that have split. If the sump goes in and things come back better, like the anemone comes back better, I am going to get another anemone. Probably maybe a green one, or I'm not going to spend the money on a red one. It's like $120 where I live. It's just not worth it. I'm not that into the hobby. I mean, I am into the hobby because I'm always going to be upgrading my tanks, but I do not want to spend $120 on an anemone because I've never had luck with them. This one, like I said, I don't know if he's sick. Takes food, he'll open right back up later on. I don't know if the lights are on too long or something, but yeah. I think what I might do is put it on a timer. I'll be able to switch over to the moonlights when I want to, and then those will go off at 9, not come on until like 10 or 11. Thinking about doing that. I don't know. I gotta look into it. People have, different times all the time, so I'm just gonna look to see what they got. So I'll have another update probably Friday or Saturday after the tank is drilled or after the tank is cracked. If the tank is cracked, I will shoot a video before I fucking throw it at a tree. Yeah, so, and then YouTube, I'll see ya. I'll have this video posted. I would like to know what you guys think of the tank, or what you think about me drilling it without knowing. This is a longer video than I've ever had before, so I don't blame you if you haven't listened all the way through. Alright, yeah, rate, subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Alright, there, YouTube, peace.